Hi, I'm Frederica and I'm from Milan, Italy. I like Toronto because it's a city full of experiences and lots of things to do. You always find your way through the city, subways take you everywhere, so it's really accessible. Also, our school it's near to Queen's Park, so that's a really good thing because it's just you can get anywhere from here, and it's really multicultural, and people are talking to you down the streets and on the bus. I met so many people, talked to people from Peru or from China, from all over the world. I feel like it's a really melting pot here, and you can get all the cultures all together, feel there's this kind of feeling of acceptance of all cultures, and it feels really good to be in a multicultural environment. I chose Braemar College because I wasn't sure if I wanted to go initially to the USA or Canada, but as I said before, I think Canada has a more accepting environment in that sense. So of all cities, I could have gone to Vancouver, but also Vancouver, I know that there is lots of Italians. Here I feel it's really more multicultural. And then I chose Braemar College because I kind of researched some schools here, and this I think has the best international students program, lots of cultures, lots of courses. You can choose whatever you want, lots of extracurriculars too, so that's really nice. My first impression of the school is that when you come here you feel kind of scared because everybody's come from different countries, speak different languages, but in the end my group of friends they're I think from all over the world, every continent, and I really this accepting environment and knowing people from all over the world, and yes, it's just a really accepting environment in general, and also you never feel judged, to be honest, and all the people are trying to get you to go I don't know, to sports night or cooking class, because everybody wants to be together and do stuff together, and that's also really nice, to get the opportunity to see people outside of class, just not only for studying but to do also something else. Okay, so I live with a homestay family, and I really love them because they're so welcoming, and I'm also a vegetarian, so since the first moment I came, they bought me so much vegetarian food just to make me feel at home, I think, and more at ease. They're always willing to cook for me, or to take me to the bus station or something. They've been so welcoming, to be honest, and also when I wasn't sure if something came up, Chloe, that is the girl that organizes homestays, has always been so kind to me, and she's always said, okay, if you have any problems, just talk to me, we can find a way to make it work or something. If you don't like the family, you can always change that, but I've never thought about it because they're just so kind to me. And I like to live with a homestay family also because I have a host sister, because families here can host multiple students, and I live with another girl, my host sister, Teresa. I love her so much, we get along so well. It's nice to have somebody to talk about school, but also something else, our countries, go to school together and do stuff together also, but we all have separate rooms, so we have time to spend with other people, but at the same time I feel I really have my private personal space, and that's really important for me too, so that's the perfect balance, to be honest. Okay, so the first week I think everybody is just full of adrenaline, so you just you want to do everything, see everything, and you're so high in a sense. And the second week, I think that's the hardest one, because you just you have to go get to know the people, you have to adjust to the new environment, and that's when the feeling homesick really hits. But the only thing you can do is just remind yourself why you're doing that. You want to experience new cultures, you want to grow. I feel I'm growing way faster than I was back at home, because I'm not in my comfort space for sure. And like from that moment on, like third, fourth week, you adjust to the new friends, new environment and all of that. And I think you really you have to create habits for yourself. Just don't be passive all the time. Like try things and find the things you like, and do not deprive yourself of doing things you like also in a new country. And I don't know, I do sports, I train, I just have something to do. Just don't go back to your house every day at 5 p.m. or something, because you're just gonna stare at the ceiling and be so homesick and think about your family and what you did have back home. But you have so many things here, but you just have to create them. And it's just a privilege to experience creating your life from a 0 point with no you come here, you have different city, different family, different friends, everything's different, and that's a privilege because you get to make your life here. And that's a thing, not all people get to do that. So you have to really feel like you're a privileged person, and this is a welcoming environment. And I mean, the sickness never goes away in a sense. There are some moments in randomly you just feel homesick. You just want a hug from your mom or from your friend or something. I cannot say that you overcome the homesickness, but at the same time, in order to not feel it as much, you have to be thankful for the things you get here. Of course, don't be scared to call at home anytime. Of course, I'm sure everybody is going to say, don't worry about it. We all know we are going back home, so we just have to be in the moment right now and experience this, because we know we're gonna get home anyway, sometime sooner or later. This is just about seeing the things you have here, not only the things you left behind. Okay, so there are some people from Italy too. I have a friend, we are only 2 females from Italy, me and Giulia. And then there are some other guys from Italy too, there are I think 3. But the thing is, I chose this school because there aren't that much Italians. I mean, as long as you can choose to be only with the people from your country, because you have the opportunity to do so. But at the same time, I think the part of the experience is just also staying with people from other countries. So in a way, I recommend you to find a friend from your own country, just because they can maybe understand your feelings better, have the same background and same emotions, same habits from your home country for sure. But at the same time, it's also nice to have friends from all over the world, you know? So just take both opportunities and just go for it. Make a group of friends, mix all cultures, languages. That's going to be the best thing you can do for yourself. So Braemar College also have a lot of after-school activities, such as podcast, debating club, or cooking class, sports night. I've personally been to cooking class all weeks, each week, because Mrs. Paul is just so nice and caring, and every week we cook different foods, and that's so fun because you meet so many people, you have so much fun, and you get to bring your food back home, which is kind of nice. I've also been to sports night, and that's also fun because you get to choose which sport you want to play, volleyball, soccer, whatever you want, and that's 1 time per week also for cooking club. And there are also other activities such as debating or podcasting, or I think United Nations volunteer work, yes. But I personally haven't been to them, to those kind of things, because I've been here only for 4 weeks or something. So I'm gonna try them out in the next weeks. After school, I always try to get myself busy, as I said before, because you don't want to go to school, you don't want to go home at 5 p.m. or something, because you want to get yourself entertained. Also because teachers give you the time to do your homework here, most of the stuff. So basically the thing I do is either hang out with my friends, go to cooking class, sports night, and then go train, because I do athletics, so I have to do that. And also when I get home, I just review my notes or do some homework, whatever I have to do, read, and then call my parents, call my family, and then have dinner with my host family or host sister. It depends on the day. on the weekends here there are lots of opportunities because, as I said before, Toronto is a city full of resources. I go out with my friends. There is the Art Gallery of Ontario, which is free from Braemar College students. We've been there. There are lots of restaurants to try, like different foods, or like go to the CN Tower, Ontario Lake, High Park. I mean, you have to explore the city, to be honest, because there is so much to do, different activities. Also, there are so many workshops here, so you're just gonna search for them and then go have fun with your friends. Okay, so coming here, of course, you're gonna be nervous because it's a new experience, like you've never done it before. And like, if I think of myself like 3 months ago or something, I was so nervous, but at the same time, the only advice I can give to you is to have no expectations, because otherwise maybe you're gonna succeed, or like you will wanna reach a standard, and if you reach it, you're gonna be satisfied, otherwise no. But when you come here, there are things you can control and things you cannot control. So you have to adjust to that, and you have to really get into the mindset that coming here, you have to start like 0 point, okay? You have to start all over again. And the thing is, there are things you can control and things you can't control. For example, like the weather here, you cannot control it. If you want to do something and like the weather is so bad, you cannot control it. And the only thing you can control is how you react to things. So in order to get prepared, I think have no expectations and like be aware that there are some things that you're going to control, such as your feelings, your reactions, and some other, things just happen, it's life, and here you really learn that. So just be aware that like it's gonna be a roller coaster, but you're gonna be so glad you did it, because you're gonna feel like you are growing here. Like you're gonna feel like you're becoming more responsible, more independent. You're working on your also English skills, and like you see people applying for universities like from all over the world, and you are in an international environment. You open your eyes on realities that you have never seen before, and that's like a unique opportunity. So you'll be glad you've done it once you take the chance. Okay, after Braemar, I have still I still have one more year of high school back in Italy, but I'm gonna get both my Canadian diploma and my Italian diploma in order to apply both to Italian universities, but also international ones with my Canadian diploma. That's why I'm doing like the OSSOLT course with Mrs. Virginia in order to get that diploma. So like I know that lots of people are also graduating here like in July, June, in order to go straight to university, but in Italy we have one more year of high school to go, so I'm gonna go back and then apply for university the year after. Come studying at Braemar College because you will like it.